Happy Tuesday, everyone. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to build a list of LinkedIn influencers. Now, one of the very best ways to grow, of course, is word of mouth. And what's the best way to grow by word of mouth? Well, the people that have the biggest mouths. So, we're going to find who are the folks that are talking a lot about the things that I care about, and how can we incentivize them by giving them some free product of mine, free data product, and or figuring out sort of what they post about to see if we can run some social growth plays. But that starts with the data, of course. Now, I have taught a couple of my data providers how to get LinkedIn posts at scale. So we don't have this data, but of course some of our providers do. So what we're going to do is I'm going to show you exactly how I'm thinking about finding the people that are talking about the things that I care about, how I'm going to do that first at low scale manually, and then how I'm thinking about doing this at scale. Now, you can accomplish some of this type of work inside of Clay because I'm an advisor to Clay and I taught them how to do this too, and they now have an integration that will allow you to search at a person level if people are talking about certain things in their LinkedIn post. But I'm going to do it at a market level. I'm going to search the entire market and identify the LinkedIn influencers that are talking about growth, go-to-market strategy, etc. So let's walk through it. So I got a little sheet here. It's pretty simple. Name, LinkedIn URL. I want another follower count. I don't know why I duplicated that. LinkedIn followers. The titles that I care about are sales, marketing, founder, co-founder, CEO. I want data in there in case there's a data person. Pretty simple title. So we're going to basically only search folks that have these titles. I want to know the count of posts in the last 90 days. This tells me how frequently they are posting. Comments in the last 90 days. Do they have an engaged audience, or are they like me? Or are they just sending stuff out in the ether and seeing where it hits? And then I want to look at keywords. Now, this is the hardest part, right? How do we identify good keywords? So some options here are just pull up the people that I know that are talking about things that I like. My good old friend Morgan Smith. So let's kind of look at a couple of things that he's talking about. Now, I'm looking kind of for keywords, and one of the things that I could put this into ChatGPT, but it's actually probably easier if I just look at this. So this was a LinkedIn influencer event, this SCKO. So B2B creators in the Tampa, great. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to grab anyone that has added this hashtag. We could probably just find out. Oh, it's interesting that they. So that's interesting from Morgan Smith here. Some thanks. We could probably look at this. Look at those smiling people. There's a lot of Morgan selfies. Tampa. Okay, these are all about the event. So we're going to kind of move on to my friend Eric here. Let's see what Eric talks about. Let's go back here. And this is always important to do. You always want to be able to actually find real examples of the keywords that you care about in real post here. Clay, let's actually add Clay here. People talk about Clay. That's going to be useful. Everyone loves a good Clay mention. Okay, this is something else that Eric has posted. So now I'm getting some free other insight from my friend David here. Adding value. We should probably look at Josh Braun too. He talks a lot about sales. Oh, see, like, for example, I would look at this convention. I don't know what this convention is, but that's like a perfect thing that I might look at to see if I think that's actually, that's Eric's wife. Unrelated. I'm not looking for people's wives. Okay, so let's see what Josh Braun talks about. He's a probably good example. And then we're going to kind of move on in a second here. Salesperson. And actually, because I do jobs, job postings, job postings probably is the phrase that I want. Oh, jobs to be done. That's a great. This is a Clayton Christensen framework. And you can see the more specific keywords we get, the more specific our messaging can be, JBTD. Because now I can actually talk about, hey, Josh, I saw your post on Clayton Christensen's jobs to be done. Here's what I love about the jobs to be done. I could even take this post and summarize it with AI just to build a connection. Oh, problem aware. That's not what he said here. Zone of resistance. Yeah, Josh has a lot of like specific keywords that he uses. We already got salespeople. Okay, well, let's. So here's another tactic too. We can also validate this by looking at using this little trick here. So I just said, give me LinkedIn, and I want to only see posts that mention GTM and data. So this is a good way to identify what are other keywords. Oh, inbound 2023. This is going to be great. Inbound 23, I think, is a lot of my friends went to that. So now that we actually have opened up some of these, okay, GTM, we already got GTM. Analytics engineers, GTM and data teams. Ooh, that's like really good. I should know this guy. To the data itself, right? This is like GTM plus data is actually, that's a really complicated one. GTM plus data is going to be absolutely amazing for me. I'm going to put that as a separate category. Oh, wow. This is like, oh, Greg and our secondary connections. We got this guy. Ooh, go to market. Yeah. Okay. So you can kind of see that now after doing this, we've hit upon a much better list of people. These are folks that are talking actively on LinkedIn about go to market and data. Oh, customer data. Yeah, this is really good. So you can sort of see that that these are the types of people that I really will get along with. Dirty, right? Dirty data, just plain wrong. GTM data, wow. Data quality, ops life. A lot of these people talk about operations. Wow. Okay. So basically what we're going to do here, I'm going to end this video here. What we're going to do here is I'm going to find all the people that are posting frequently, that post a lot on LinkedIn, that have a lot of LinkedIn followers, that are posting about my topics a lot. Because now I know someone's public intentions, right? These are the things that people are communicating publicly. This is what I care about. This is what I do. Now, if I can do that, I can basically turn what should be an outbound lead into an inbound lead. And I can do that by doing what I do best, which is build a relationship with that person. I don't have anything to sell them. If they're in the go-to-market data space, we will get along and have plenty to talk about. So I basically can summarize their LinkedIn post, find the people that are posting a lot, and because I know the intensity with which they post, the number of followers, I, as a founder, can act like an SDR and write the damn message myself. I don't have to automate anything. Now I can, but I don't have to because I know these people are going to be amazing folks that have good audiences that I can spend time building relationships with. And I think this might be one of the ways back for the SDR role, for folks to be able to not spend time sorting the world and mucking around with data. Here are the 50 people that you should contact today because we've sorted and scored the entire world. And if you're going to build a relationship with anyone, these are the 50 people. So that's what I'm going to do for the LinkedIn post data, and hopefully I should come back to you next week with some really interesting data here on who are the top influencers, what are they doing, what are they posting about, especially in the go-to-market space. Thank you so much for coming and watching my content. If you would like a preview of this data, comment below with your favorite color. And I will try to circle back on all the comments next week when I have the data and tag you for some insights. Thanks, everyone. Bye.